¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué lo que? Vamos allá, tiene un jueguito ahora. Vamos a buscar el Cairo. Sí, pero no me parece. Manito, no me aparece, manito, no me aparece. ¿Dónde tú estás? Cairo no está aquí, mándamela tú a ver si tú me encuentras, MAGNAIT99. Oh, míralo aquí ya.
El hermano Gigi decía, sonríe que Cristo te ama. Gloria al Señor. Padre, vamos a hablar tu palabra en esta tarde. Queremos que tu Espíritu Santo abra nuestro entendimiento, nuestros oídos, para escuchar la voz de la palabra de Dios. Que tú nos permitas escudriñar tu palabra.
Denle like al video, suscríbanse para que me ayuden con el canal. Ustedes saben que lo que es. Estamos aquí jugando amistoso con los tigres del grupo, team picante arriba. Ya ustedes saben.
No queremos ser oidores solo de la misa, sino hacedores de tu palabra. Que tu Espíritu Santo convenza de pecado en este momento. Que aquellos que todavía no te conocen, que no te conocen, la palabra pueda ser revelada en sus corazones. Que tu Espíritu Santo les convenza de pecado, que puedan venir arrepentidos a tus pies en este momento. Tú eres Dios. No hay nada fuera de tu control. Como instrumento y vasija de barro en alrededor de tus manos. Te pido, Señor, que hable a nuestro corazón. Que tu palabra sea como un bálsamo.
Tenemos un equipo,
Que tu palabra sea como un
Ah, bueno.
que quebrante el pecado, la maldad, la rebelión, la desobediencia. Que tu palabra sea como un vaso de agua fresca.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Tigers and the Bombers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Atlanta as the first pitch misses this afternoon, taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball, 67 degrees here at first pitch. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Hernandez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And Hernandez will go to first. And he's back in standing. 1-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses.
La boca. Eso es. Vamos allá.
And he is out at second. Caught. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Wind up and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He has to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pues no mucho con George, pero vamos allá.
Here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something like that.
Wow, esa estaba bonita.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
3-2. There's a drive high in the air.
Vete, se fue. See ya! Oh, what a shot!
And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Running to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Full count now. Huber gets the sign on his way with the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Chipper is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
He takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Ball two now. One out, nobody on. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Fouled away. Strike three called as he... Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, defensive line. Great play. He's out. Digging in now, Frank Thomas.
Y viene la mona de toma. No va a tirar nada con él.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
No tenga miedo.
Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped weakly to right. That's a foul ball. So 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Búsquenla.
Kemp still going back.
See ya. Oh, what a shot by Frank Thomas. Come on, baby. My first one. Primero ya. Vamos allá.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle, taken in by Zotis. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Hanley Ramirez, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Rounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Ready now, Felix Hernandez. Set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. Digging in, Zach Kozar, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And Kozar even in the count at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is popped up. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Uy, toma ya.
Third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swinging bunt up the line. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Corey Kluber. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready, here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider. Here to start the at-bat, it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. But fastball inside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung out. 1-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try to jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement miss.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. In steps Big Frank.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Skied into very shallow right. Doby is over, and that retires the sub. Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Doby. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Martinez. 1 out. At the plate, Jorge Posada 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Zach Kozar, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Wind up, and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one stayed up a little high. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. The pitch. Short, hit hard. And Bautista has a base hit. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Zobrist is there. Cozart for one. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Musial over to his left, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Corey Chase Utley will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth. Ripped down the first base line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Runner back standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Roberto Osuna enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Off and running is Lindor. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ball and a strike. Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a cutter. The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. The fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order at the plate here.
And the throw to first is there. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 in the ball. Game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. 1-0 the count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. This will wind up being a foul ball. Lifted into the air out toward center field. On the move is Harper. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Larry Doby is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Harper on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional.
Settling in now, Kyle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2. Japanese and called strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Usual. Foul ground, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good.
And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt with pop.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
This one for Ozark, short. Throw won't get him. Stepping in. Mark Reynolds is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag on Ramirez, and they got him trying to steal second. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2-2 one more time. It's laid off and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone!
See ya! Come on, baby!
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
George, ¿qué es lo que me pasa?
With this one almost in, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your
thoughts
on
on
this
this
offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Damn. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as the pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Lenny Dykstra is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's just, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Into the box now, Stan Musial, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So striding in, Matt Kemp, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. To his left, Lindor. Throw.
Clorox, baby.
Ball game is over. And
Clorox
the outing
win.
turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Felix Hernandez.